Ryan Kerrigan, how is everything going? How are you and Green Goblin doing today?
We're doing great. Despite having some close races recently, we're feeling good about tonight. We're feeling good that we can finally break through.
Yeah. So yeah, you're Green Goblin's leading the league in top 2 finishes, getting so close every single time. Kind of like what's the long-term effect on his racing performance? Does that affect him long-term?
Yeah, I mean it's been a challenge. I mean, Ricky Bobby said it best: if you're not first, you're last. And while we've
Absolutely.
been second, which isn't technically last, we're not
Right.
first place. So we've had a lot of work to do. We've been grinding out here, and we're ready to put it show the world what we've been working on tonight.
Absolutely. Yeah. You mentioned he's been grinding. So like, kind of give us a little bit on his training regimen. I know he grinds hard every single day. Like, what have you seen from him, kind of in the training perspective?
Well, I think the big thing is getting out to an early lead, but then after that, just sustaining. So we've been working on a lot of overspeed training, really trying to work on that, that long term, the long term, end of the race.
Right.
And not just to get that, important to get out to an early start, but also work on that, sustaining that throughout the race.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because he's been lightning out of the gate, So just kind of working on finishing that race at the end, right?
Finish has been the mantra this week. That's for sure. We're focusing on making sure we're first place and not second this week.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I mean, I know you got to win. He's got to win in the Quarantine Cup so far. Is there another marble? Is there a competitor out there that you're kind of like trying to get on their heels? Like who out of the 4 kind of are you intimidated most by, or like kind of have the most kind of battle between?
Well, I would say right now we're only focusing on ourselves. We have to race our race. We can't worry about what everybody else is doing. We're just worried about the Green Goblin, and that's how it's going to be.
Absolutely. Well, Ryan, we appreciate you getting on. Thank you for your time, and we hope Green Goblin gets a win here soon. We appreciate you.
Thank you, sir. Go Green.
Absolutely. Thanks, Ryan. That was Ryan Kerrigan, partly defensive end for the Washington Redskins, but full-time reporter for the Green Goblin. So what a showing. We have Trevor Story now, who is the Blue Goose on-field reporter. We're getting him on here shortly. Let's see how him and Blue Goose are feeling going in. Trevor, how's it going? How are you and Blue Goose doing this evening?
We're doing great, Tanner. How are you?
We're doing great. So we haven't talked since the Kinsey Cup. I know Blue Goose came off the Kinsey Cup win. So kind of elaborate on that. I know it's been slight celebration, but y'all are nose down deep and grinding. So elaborate on that.
Yeah, exactly. We're very proud champions of the Kinsey Cup, and with that comes a lot of respect. We grinded very hard for that, but that's not the ultimate goal for us. We're here to take all cups, and the next one up is the Quarantine Cup.
Yeah, which I see Blue Goose is second place in the Quarantine Cup. I know Blackjack is leading that in that regard. Has there been some trash talk between the two, or like how's that been going on? How's that relationship?
I'm not gonna lie. I think there's a little bad blood in the waters with us and Blackjack. Like I said, being the Kinsey Cup champions, Blue has garnered a lot of respect. And for the first time last night, I think we were disrespected there in the last spin with some foul play, a little bump at the end to kind of take the inside track. So just know that we know.
Yeah, some say it was controversial. So I'm not saying it was or wasn't, but I know people know.
People to say the least. Absolutely. Very controversial, but hey, we'll adjust.
Yeah, absolutely. I know. So with Sunday being the off day, I know most marbles would kind of take the day off and rest. So but Blue Goose, he's still grinding out there. Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, we feel very slighted by the race last night. So
yeah,
we've taken some precautions to kind of make sure that doesn't happen ever again. Blackjack, we have our eyes on you. So we've been practicing and training. Maybe a little foul play ourselves. A little elbow, maybe the equivalent of a John Jones elbow.
Hey, it's
similar to that.
Hey, the marble race isn't meant to have friends. I'll tell you that for sure.
Yeah, and it seems to take down the Kinsey Cup champ, there's got to be some type of foul play, and we've seen it, so we're gonna adjust.
Yeah, I know you got the biggest target on your back. But Trevor, we appreciate you on here representing Blue Goose, and thank you for your time. We'll be talking to you later.
Thanks, Tanner.
Thank you. Everybody, that was Trevor Story, the Blue Goose representative. Let me get Josh Fuentes on here in a minute, folks. We have Josh Fuentes, the Blackjack on-field reporter, joining us here in a minute. Probably fired up from hearing hearing what's been going on with Blue Goose and Blackjack. So let me get him on here real quick. Josh Fuentes. Josh.
Whoa!
How is everything going?
Whoa, hey guys. We're going good. Well, we just saw right there. We're just practicing. We're feeling good. I got Blackjack here with me. I just want to say before you ask any questions, Tanner, Commish, just I want to point out to what Trevor was saying and Blue Goose, and seemed like little underlining tones there. I don't think I liked it. He didn't like it. Look, when you race, it's tough out there. Trevor knows he's in the grind. He grinds every day. He should understand that that's what we do as well. And there's no foul play. If he wants to talk about some foul play, that's on him. But we do things right. We're competitive. And, we just got the edge. And we're coming for that Quarantine Cup. And that's, all I can say on that. Yeah. But, Trev, if you're listening.
No. So the marble race isn't meant for friends. So I know there's going to be some bad blood between the marbles, but no. Let's talk about Blackjack's. He's leading the Quarantine Cup. He's got 3 wins. He's riding high. So, like, how is Blackjack feeling? Is he taking a step back, or can you elaborate on that a little bit?
I mean, what does that tell you right there? Is he taking a step back? Oh, there he goes.
Yeah,
there he goes.
He is, dude. Hey, the grind never stops for Blackjack.
Tanner, we're ready.
Yeah, the grind never stops for Blackjack. I can see
you
that.
Just saw what just happened. It doesn't stop. We're feeling good. We're in the right place. We're back home here in California, sunny California. We're just we're enjoying our time with the family. I know it's tough out there with the quarantine, but we're staying safe, and we just want to race.
Yeah.
And we just want to win. So, to the other marbles out there, you guys are great competitors.
Yeah,
but
it's comforting for all the Blackjack fans out there. Even though he's leading the league in the Quarantine Cup, like, he's not taking a day off. So it's comforting for all the Blackjack fans to know that he's still grinding. So,
yeah, man, we always work out here. We always work. But thank you, Tanner. Thank you for
Absolutely.
calling. We're gonna get back to work
thank
here
you
in
so
a
much.
second. Yeah.
We appreciate you.
There he goes.
Everybody, that was Josh Fuentes, the Blackjack on-field reporter. We have one more on-field reporter. That is Clayton Richard. He's the White Lightning on-field reporter. It's been a tough scene for White Lightning. Let's see what he has to say. Clayton Richard, how is everything going? How are you and White Lightning doing this evening?
Thanks, Tanner. Down here at the pits, working hard. Just talked to Fuzzy, crew chief. Fuzzy said they're focused on the funnel technique.
Yeah.
So they really lost an opportunity there the last few races. Also, White complained about he thought he was running a little tight. So his crew's been working to loosen him up. And then big story down here is with his girlfriend, Pink. She had a bold guess that they're going to roll away tomorrow with the first win.
Hey, I just got to say that's
what it's going to be.
Well, you heard it here, Tanner.
Yeah. I just got to say it's pretty comforting to White Lightning fans knowing that he's making major adjustments, even though he hasn't had a win in the Quarantine Cup. So we can tell visual evidence that he's not taking any rest breaks right now.
No. And people were really worried because all the instant fame he got, the instant recognition, that he kind of rests on his laurels and not keep pushing forward. But it's just the opposite. He's really working hard.
Right. So there's worded with Pink being in the scene now. Do you think that's kind of a lack of focus on White Lightning's part? How do you respond to that?
It's going to be tough because, women can really pull your attention away from the focus. Mm-hmm. And his crew's really worried about that. Pink's fired up because she wants to be a part of this.
Right.
So there's a push and pull here. We're not sure where it's going to go.
Absolutely. Well, I can see that White Lightning's putting in all the effort and he's grinding it out. Let's hope that he gets a win tomorrow in the Quarantine Cup. Absolutely.
Thanks, Tanner.
Hey, Clayton, thank you for your time. We appreciate you. We'll be talking to you soon. Everybody, that was Clayton Richard, the White Lightning on-field reporter. And there you have it, folks. All 4 reporters reporting live in Tanner's Corner, the off day for the Quarantine Cup. Tune in tomorrow. It is Monday night, race number 7 of the Marble Race. Thank you for your time. As always, your commissioner and host, Tanner Sheets.